Today, Precarious plays
Pokémon Colosseum.
I named him Edgelord.
Edgelord?
Yeah.
You named him Edgelord?
Yeah.
That's
whenever I was testing it before.
Oh no, there's an explosion, and then there are men, and now there's this man.
And then we'll start. Maybe we'll just start here.
There's an arm, and then there's a person.
No, that's a very different game. If he was going in to retrieve an arm.
Which, a different Pokemon game?
No.
I'm
just a different game, a different genre.
I mean, serious question. Because I didn't know about this one.
Which Pokemon game does someone journey to retrieve a severed arm?
Could be Conquest. I don't know. Didn't play that one either.
No, that's a journey to sever arms, but I understand your confusion.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, look at his face.
Oh, he is too cool.
No, he's not.
Too cool.
He's got something on his face. He's got something on his face.
You mean his super cool sunglasses?
No, the sunglasses are pretty cool. Oh, here we are.
You have to go inside the train.
I know, I mean, that's the only place to go, but I just wanted to look around.
It's unusual that they let you go to this screen with only the one option on it.
That's neat. I'm just checking it out. So we're in a very dry place, and I'm running for some dudes. Ooh, I like my
Please go inside the train. This game is like 1,000,000 hours long.
Is it?
Yes, it's a Pokemon game.
Well, I can't go in while they're coming out.
I don't think it's not super important. Maybe we'll read stuff for the important characters. The important thing is that these guys are kidnappers, and that burlap sack has a person in it, because that's the type of Pokemon game we're playing. We're playing the best one. This is Pokémon Colosseum. I've been talking to you about it for years.
Mm-hmm.
This is my favorite one. It's the coolest, especially because in the first 3 minutes it has... I don't know if it has to be fire specifically.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say arson.
Yeah.
Just because I don't know what word you would use specifically for explosive damage to a residence, to someone else's property. Team Snag'em, that's important. They're a gang of Pokemon abductors who have already been marked for arrest.
Oh. Oh my god. Did we set off this explosion?
Yes, this is the building from the intro.
Wow, I've already made the news.
Yeah, so in the first 3 minutes, arson, theft, kidnapping. That's the way to start a Pokemon game.
Yes, I know about Team Snag'em. Okay.
The important guy to talk to, if there is one, is the guy in the back. Not Pew. God. Sorry, God. Didn't mean to drag your seating arrangement into this. Station. Stall.
Booth?
Booth, thank you. Yes, you are a Pokemon trainer.
And you're good. I can see it in your eyes.
That is also true. That's another important difference. This is... Except for Conquest, I think that this is the most out of the ordinary Pokemon game that doesn't completely remove combat, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm pretty sure that like the tile flipping, not flipping, but like I can't, is it Trozy? I can't remember the name of the tile-based math puzzle game that I have on the 3DS that I play occasionally. You know? Pokemon Pinball also, I guess, removes all of the combat. It's this one, Mystery Dungeon, and Conquest that are the weird ones, I'd say.
Wait up.
His name is in all caps.
I know. I'm kind of feeling bad for not putting mine in all caps.
Well, I think that that's mostly just a function of the target audience being a little on the young side.
Yeah. No, I'm not an ordinary Joe. Yeah, let's have a battle. Right?
I don't know, what happens if you say no? Maybe he's just a tutorial. He's really easy. You should probably say yes, just so that way you can beat up his 2 Zigzagoon for,
That's the spirit.
for experience.
Is to what?
Zigzagoon.
Okay.
This is, I believe, a 3rd generation Pokemon title. I'm gonna have a few issues, because I'm going to have to rewind my brain to an earlier time. Because I think that this it's before Diamond and Pearl, so I think it was before the... Yeah, that's a Zigzagoon. And that's the 2nd Zigzagoon.
I thought you were making up words, but it's much better than that. Oh, I got an Espeon?
And an Umbreon.
Oh, I'm the best. These fuckers are dead. Probably.
Immediately, it starts off, you're not a kid on a Pokedex journey. A professor doesn't give you your first little baby Pokemon that's at level 5. These are 2 level 20-something pre-evolved badasses with 4 moves. They throw you into a double battle. The only part of this introduction that is gentle is that the opponents are very wimpy.
Okay, so
The strongest move you have right now is Bite.
okay.
And I'll explain why as we go along, because you've played Pokemon before, but you have mostly played, and I think Espeon has Confusion or Confuse, has Confusion. And that's its basic attacking move as well. I would target the same one just to ensure that you knock one of them out to start. There's time for more nuance later. That's a one-hit KO!
Oh, buddy. Sorry, man. Time to go back to your ball. Yeah, Umbreon. Yeah, Espeon.
You played through a lot of Soul Silver
Yes.
with me. That is a remake of a Generation 2 title, and it has all of the niceties and all of the additions and changes of the generation that it came out in. You have never played a Pokemon title with the old way of doing typing and attack type. The way it used to be, it was less intuitive, but I think it was a little easier. Every Pokemon type was lumped into either attack or special attack damage types. All fire moves were special. All water and electric moves were special. All fighting type moves were physical. All normal type moves were physical. The reason why it was less intuitive is because if I were to just tell you right now, you have a physical attack stat and a special attack stat, and then I were to tell you that you have a move called Body Slam and a move called Hyper Beam, which one of those would you expect to run on physical damage, and which one would you expect to run on special damage?
I mean, I would think Hyper Beam would probably be the special one, right?
Exactly, and that's the way it works now. But it didn't used to be. Up until, I think, Generation 4. I think Diamond and Pearl was Generation 4, and that's when it started being a little more intuitive and a more complicated because of that in a very particular way. Just because there was a little bit more to memorize. both of those attacks would have been physical damage because they were both normal moves.
Shady guy. Throwing some shade right now. Whismer. And another Whismer.
I like their little mumble mouth, you know?
What type is Whismer?
I'm pretty sure it's just a normal type.
And what hurts normal types?
Super effectively? Only fighting type moves, but they are only immune to ghost type moves.
So everything...
So Bite is your best bet because it matches Umbreon's type.
Okay.
Yes, Umbreon is the dark type and Espeon is the psychic type.
Yes, I figured that. And Espeon is psychic, so it's going to use Confusion because it'll be normally effective because it doesn't have a fighting move, right?
Right.
Okay, just making sure.
Yes. Yeah, the basics that you acquired in Soul Silver are still there. Right.
Yeah.
It's like if you don't have something that's super effective, if you have a move, like the order of operations is something that matches your type. If your type, the move's type, and something they're weak to all match up, you're doing the most damage. And then you just have to get as many of those pieces as possible.
Yeah.
At once. And like that's the goal. That's what you want to do in the game. At least like against CPU trainers with sort of poopy Pokemon.
Yeah. I have to say, how do I put this? When it comes to my enjoyment of Pokemon, I have kind of like a superficial love for it.
Yeah.
When it gets down to knowing all of it, because there is a damn lot to know, let me tell you people, in case anyone had any fucking doubts ever, just Bulbapedia for 5 minutes and you'll die.
This game, I think, has roughly about like a half to a third of the total number of Pokemon available that are available now.
Yeah.
So it's been about 12 minutes or so. We just beat Kidnappers. Do you know how long you have to play in a regular Pokemon game to get up to beating Kidnappers? Maybe never. Maybe you never get to beat Kidnappers.
I've never beaten Kidnappers.
Yeah, so we're gonna save a kidnapping victim from a burlap sack next time.
So itchy.